Welcome back to our journey through Metallica's Black Album. This is episode 6. Today we're diving into the middle section of this legendary record. And trust me, these songs are going to blow your mind. If you've been following along, you know already we have covered some massive hits from this album. But today we're going to explore 3 tracks that show a completely different side of Metallica. We're talking about Wherever I May Roam, Don't Tread on Me, and Through the Never. These songs prove that Metallica wasn't just playing loud, fast anymore. They were creating something deeper, groovier, and more emotional. So let's get into it. Let's kick things off with Wherever I May Roam. Right from the first note, you know something is different, something is happening. The opening bass line is so heavy and mysterious. Sounds like you're walking through a desert, all alone, with nothing but open road ahead of you. The song is about freedom and being on your own. The main character in the song is someone who doesn't want to be tied down to one place. They're a wanderer, a traveler, someone who finds home wherever they go. It's a powerful message about independence and not needing anyone else to feel complete. Think about it this way. Have you ever felt like you just wanted to pack a bag and explore the world? Maybe you wanted to get away from the rules, the people telling you what to do, all from the boring everyday stuff. That's exactly what the song captures. It's about finding yourself and being completely free. But here's the interesting part. While the song celebrates freedom, there's also a lonely feeling to it. When you're always moving, always roaming, you never feel like you put down your roots. You don't have close friends or family nearby. You're independent, but also isolated. That's the trade-off of the song, and that's what it explores. James Hetfield's lyrics paint pictures of someone who has made the whole world their home. They don't need a permanent address or a regular job. The road itself becomes their home. For a band that spent most of their time traveling and touring and moving city to city, this message probably felt very personal. Now let's talk about the music itself. The song, it has what we call an Eastern influence. And what does that mean? Well, the guitar melodies and the way the bass line moves, the sound and the music, you might hear from countries from the Middle East or Asia. It gives the songs an exotic, mysterious feeling. It's like Metallica is taking you on a journey to faraway places. The groove in this song is incredible. Unlike their earlier songs that were all about speed, Wherever I May Roam takes its time. It moves slow, powerful. It has this march. The rhythm makes you want to nod your head. It doesn't make you want to thrash around. It shows how much Metallica has grown as musicians. They learn that sometimes slowing down and creating a strong groove can be just as powerful as playing super fast. Kirk Hammett's guitar solo in the song is absolutely beautiful. It soars, it sings, and it takes you to these higher notes emotionally. Lars Ulrich's drumming keeps everything locked in tight, creating that type unstoppable marching feeling. The message of Wherever I May Roam is simple but true. It's true freedom. It means you don't depend on anyone or anything. Your home is wherever you are at that moment. It's about self-reliance and strength, but also asks you, think about what you give up when you choose that kind of life. Next up is Don't Tread on Me, and this one is very awesome. It's about power and standing up for yourself. And if Wherever I May Roam was about wandering freely, the song is about planting your feet firmly and refusing to be pushed around. The title Don't Tread on Me comes from an old American symbol back during the Revolutionary War. There was this flag with a snake on it, and those exact words, the message was clear: leave me alone or you will regret it. That is the same energy this song brings. This track is about strength, confidence, and not letting anyone intimidate you. It's about having the courage to stand up to bullies, to defend yourself, and to protect what's important to you. Lyrics talk about not backing down, about being ready to fight if necessary, and about having pride in who you are. If you're a younger person, the message might connect with standing up to peer pressure or dealing with difficult situations at school. It's about knowing your worth and not letting anyone make you feel small or weak. The song says you have the right to exist, to be yourself, and to defend your space. Some people have debated what the song really means. Some think it's about patriotism or national pride. Others see it as a personal message about individual strength. The cool thing about the song is they can mean different things to different people. What matters is what it means to you. Musically, this song has a swagger to it. That means it moves with confidence, like someone walking down the street knowing they're tough and capable. The guitar riffs are heavy and powerful, marching very tough, and it sends a message of the lyrics. The drums march forward like an army that won't be stopped. The groove here is different from Wherever I May Roam. Instead of that Eastern influence mystery, we get a straightforward, in your face rock song. It's got attitude, it's got punch, it's got power. Song shows another side of Metallica's growth. They could create anthems that made you feel strong and capable. They weren't just making music for headbangers anymore. They were making music that could pump you up before a big game, give you courage before a tough conversation, or remind you of your own strength when you felt weak. Now we come to Through the Never, and this is where things get really interesting and mysterious. Songs about the darkest, most confusing of the three songs, and we're talking about something that makes it fascinating. Through the Never is about journeys into the unknown. It's about facing fears, dealing with darkness, and not knowing what comes next. Lyrics are more abstract than the other songs, and the meanings aren't really simple. It's not a straightforward story. Instead, they create feelings and images that you have to interpret for yourself. Think about the title, Through the Never. It's a strange phrase, but what does it mean? Something called never. It might mean going through death. It could mean whatever comes after. It might mean facing the impossible. It might mean traveling through darkness and uncertainty. The beauty is that it can mean all of these things all at once. The song deals with heavy themes like mortality and the fact that we all eventually die. It's about uncertainty, the future, scary parts of life, things we can't control. But instead of being a depressing song, it feels powerful. It's about having the courage to face these dark subjects. Keep moving forward even when you are scared. Lyrics include images of darkness, being scanned by electric eyes, twisting and turning. There's feelings of being lost and pushing forward. It's like being in a nightmare where you have to keep running even though you don't know where you're going. For young people, this might connect with feelings of anxiety about the future when you're growing up. There's so much you don't know yet. What will high school be like? What job will you have? Where will you live? All of that is through the never. It hasn't happened yet, and you can't see it clearly, but you have to move forward, and you have to deal with it anyway. As for the music, Through the Never brings back some of that classic Metallica speed and aggression. After the slower grooves of the previous two songs, this one kicks into higher gear. It's not just about playing fast. Song has dynamics. It moves between heavy and aggressive parts, and there are some more melodic and emotional sections. The guitar work here is intense and technical. Kirk Hammett's solo screams with emotion, like someone crying out in the darkness. The rhythm section of Lars and Jason Newsted create a pounding section, and it feels relentless, like fate itself marching forward. What makes Through the Never special is how it balances heaviness with emotion. It's aggressive, but it's also deeply feeling. It makes you think while also making you want to bang your head. And that is the mark of a truly great song or piece of music. When you listen to Wherever I May Roam, Don't Tread on Me, and Through the Never together, you see the incredible range of Metallica's Black Album. These aren't three songs that are stuck in the middle of the record. They're carefully crafted, and they are pieces of art, and they show you different aspects of the human experience. We've got independence and isolation, power and defiance, and darkness and courage. We've got Eastern influences, American swagger, and raw metal, bringing back that thrash and the aggression. We got slow grooves, marching rhythms, and some of that speed metal that they did in the beginning. The middle section of the album proves that Metallica had truly evolved. They weren't the same band that made their earlier albums. They matured, experimented, and they took risks. They were willing to slow down. They added different influences, and they wanted to explore their emotions, which were very complex. Thank you so much for watching episode 6. In the next video, we'll continue exploring more tracks from this incredible album, including some of the ballads, which will include Nothing Else Matters, A Wolf of Man, God That Failed, those songs coming up next. And like, subscribe, all that stuff. Check it out, playlist. I put all of the episodes in this Metallica series. There are 10 episodes in full. But if you haven't seen any of them, go back, watch the first one, watch it on your TV. Watch me like a Netflix program. You can binge watch this entire series. And you can check out everything from the beginning. I'm almost done. I'm up to episode 6. I'm trying to crank these out one day at a time because I want to get it done. And like, subscribe, help me with YouTube algorithm, all that good stuff. And boy, you know what to do. This is the JC Rocks CD and vinyl channel. I talk about stuff in my music collection, but this is kind of a different video because I'm doing like 10 videos on one album, but whatever. Thank you. See you in the next one.